Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Tuesday on this rainy day. And today, remember, is sports day. So here is BP Storm with his football shirt. And today I am wearing my Bears shirt. So wondering what you guys are wearing. I'm sure we're having some talk about whose team is better today if we were at school. So I hope you're having a great start to your morning. I wanted to go over today's plans with you. You have, and reading, you're continuing what you started yesterday with the reading for Just a Bunch of Rocks and Bones. You did questions 1 through 3 yesterday. You're going to finish up with the short response today. So go ahead and do that on page 18, the short response. For your writing, language, and spelling block, you're going to be writing and working on the haiku. Haiku is a special short form of Japanese poetry. It's usually 3 lines. The first line has 5 syllables to it, second line has 7 syllables to it, and the third line has 5 syllables. And most often it's about nature. For math today is what I really want to go over with you, and that's using common numerators and denominators to be able to compare fractions. So when you're looking at the page, you're going to have 2 fractions, and then an open circle in the middle that you're going to either put less than, greater than, or equal to in the middle of it. So we're going to talk about the different strategies that you can use for it. If you look at question 1, it is 3/4 and 3/8. Well, this one you can compare without even finding a common numerator or common denominator, and the reason because is that they both have 3 as their numerator. And we talked about when a whole is broken into parts. This whole is broken into 4 parts, but this one's broken into 8 parts. So these parts are smaller than these parts. So this would be larger amount if you have 3 of these rather than 3 of the smaller pieces. So we would use the greater than sign. Number 2, you have 2/3 and 4/5. So you want to look and see which one can you match the other one. The first step is always to say, what can I multiply times one of the numerators or denominators to make it look like the other side? So can I multiply something by 2 and make it 4? Yes, I can. I can multiply by 2 to make 4. So I'm going to do 2 times 2. So now an equivalent fraction of 2/3 would be 4/6. So now I have 4 and here as a numerator and 4 as a numerator here. This one's broken into 6 parts. This one's broken into 5 parts. As we said, the bigger this number is, the smaller the pieces are. So in this case, 2/3, this side is going to be less than 4/5. And then I'm going to go over number 3 with you. One-fifth and 2/10. I could multiply something by the numerator. I can multiply it times 2 to make this 2. But I also could do is multiply the 5 times 2 to make this 10. So sometimes you can multiply something times the denominator to make it equal the other denominator. In this case, I'm going to multiply these by 2. Now I have 2/10. So you're going to notice here that we have 2/10 on this side and 2/10 on this side. So we have equal fractions. So 1/5 equals 2/10. So that's how you're going to complete that page. You want to see, first of all, whether the numerators or denominators are equal, they match each other. If they do, you can compare. If not, you need to change one numerator to look like the other numerator. We're going to change a denominator to make it look like the other denominator. Just always remember that whatever you multiply the numerator or denominator by, you have to do the same thing to the top and the bottom. You can't just leave one alone. You have to do the same. So go ahead and work through that page. If you're not 100% sure on the multiplication, draw pictures if that helps you as well. That's another strategy that we've used in class. You'll be finishing up your studies weekly by answering those questions that I've sent out this week. That's my little one. Sent out this week. So enjoy those, finishing that weekly up. I hope you enjoyed reading those articles. And just remember that tomorrow is Superhero Day. So dress up as a superhero. And then also is pickup. Packet pickup is tomorrow. So I hope you have a great day, even though it's a rainy one, and enjoy. Bye, guys.